It all started with a new feature, a feature so small yet so powerful. It exposed something the world wasn't really ready to see. I'm Dhriti Athri, you're watching Times XP, and X, under Elon Musk, unveiled a geopolitical tool. That's right, it's basically a geolocation tool. It could reveal the country of any social media account, and the result, a digital earthquake. All of a sudden, dozens of accounts claiming one identity. They were actually coming from Turkey, Pakistan, and other unexpected places. High following, anonymous accounts, many anti Israel, pro Palestinian, and even pro Iranian. Well, they were not who they claimed to be. Sleeper accounts, we call them. Accounts created years ago. They are waiting, doing nothing, only to be revived later with a new name, a new image, a new location, and a mission. This matters a lot because these accounts are perfect tool for influence. A single comment doesn't change the world, but hundreds, thousands of comments flooded beneath the official post, they create the illusion of overwhelming support. Basically, a Western platform used to push a regime's narrative against the West itself. Well, the reason is simple. The Islamic Republic is terrified of internal unrest. Protests are growing, discontent is rising, and they need the illusion of support to stay in power. Look at Khamenei's latest waste prevention video, right? Long dormant, US-born accounts, they sprang to life. All relying in the same tone, the same words, almost like a script. Minutes apart, perfectly coordinated, a digital echo chamber. Of course, it's not really new. In 2018 also, hundreds of Iranian-linked accounts, they were exposed on X, Facebook, YouTube, pretending to be Americans, pretending to be journalists, all to push regime propaganda. And after the June conflict with Israel, bot accounted for up to 60% of all posts on key topics, a narrative of Iran under attack, designed to make the people rally around Khamenei. Now, the scale may be smaller, but the mechanism, it is kind of similar. Old accounts refreshed and redeployed, imitating ordinary Iranians, creating the illusion of a united, loyal population, no real people, no genuine support, just scripts and scene. It's a pattern which is very clear. The signs are impossible to ignore here. Now, in old days, regimes like Soviet Union, they would invent numbers to show success. Today, Iran invents digital voices to reshape reality. A groundswell of public support. Turns out it might not even exist. What's the scary truth here? If a regime needs to invent its own people to support it, what happens when the real people refuse to follow? In the digital world, power isn't just about guns or borders. It's about control of perceptions, control of reality, control of the narrative. And Iran is showing the world just how far it will go to stay in control.